Now, good morning, students. Here is a little tip for you that I think you'll find very useful when you come to note up your house project. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create, I'm going on to our project browser here. I'm going to schedule and quantities and right clicking. I'm going new schedule and quantities. And this is what we're doing. We're doing a multi-category schedule here. All right, and we did okay. And into this, we want to put some fields. Okay, so let's scroll through here and assembly code, assembly description. Let's keep going down. We want our family and type A, B, C, D. So we want our description, hugely important. We want our family and type next. You see the E, F. There you go, family and type. Let's keep going down, and we want the type mark and type comments. So they're down the bottom down here. Type mark and type comments. Okay. So let's move the family up to the top. Let's move the type mark next to that. Let's move the description next to that, and we'll move the type comments up there as well. All right. Now, this is going to create a schedule here with basically every item that's in your project and the description. Okay, and then we've got our type comments here. And let's just pull that out a little bit. And then you've got your assembly code and your accompanying description over there as well. Now, so what this is directly connected to your project as well. And what do I mean by that? Well, if I go and select, say, let's see if this comes up, party wall here. Okay, so you can see it in there. There's the party wall that I've selected here. I'll go back to multicat, and there's the ground floor. Select that, and that should pop up there somewhere. Okay. Now, also, what this is able to do is typical situations. This one here. So that is a note that was kind of a description note that was already embedded in along with this element here. And so you know the way we prefer you to have consistent concrete cast in situ. So I'm going to see the way it updates everything straight away. Okay, so I'll do a 20 and 20, which is 20 Newton, 20 aggregate cast in situ. And I'll go okay, and it updates all of these notes together. Now, you got a project ground floor here, all right, and you got there's no note associated with that one. There's the type comments, and the type comments is a ground bearing insulated floor slab. Okay, so I'm going to Control C that, and I'm going to put it in here, and then click out, and it'll update everything there. Okay, now that means that you can go through all of your notes here, and there's things like there's the rear garden pillar that's left out, so you can add in a type mark for that, right? And you can put in a description for that there as well. There is your stud partitions here. Okay, so it just means casework and things like that, you probably don't need to add in a description as such unless you want to note these. And again, it depends on the level of documentation that you're doing, but it's open to you to put in your note there. And everything else that's coming down, plasterboard ceiling, then you can put in 12 millimeter board and okay, 12 meter plasterboard finish, and that'll populate wherever that note appears there, and so on, so on, so on. So Rather than doing this individually, and what I mean by that is that you will go in as we have done before. Let's go in and just pick that stud wall there. Tab. Okay, and then you come over to the edit type properties as we've been doing before, and you put in your description here. Okay, so this is going to be a timber stud wall with skim finish. Rock wool or okay. Now I'll just apply that, and I'll go OK, and then I'll go back to the multicat tag, and you can see now that's updated everything else here. So in the schedule form, what you're able to do is you're able to keep account. You can see the doors here. Look, so there are some internal doors there. So whatever system Tom is using in terms of getting your type marks in there for the doors, you can, again, these can be updated so quickly. So we will do DT underscore 01. Okay, and that'll update wherever that door occurs there. So you can see how efficient that system is. You don't need to drag this schedule onto a sheet or anything else like that. This is just for your organization of your notes. All right, let's just go back up to the top here. Why did I put in the type comments? Well, the type comments is specifically related to one of the multi-category tags that I created. So let's go back in here. Now, if you're going to note this up, you'll go into annotate and you go into here, multi-category tags, right? So you click on that. Now hit the drop-down box here, and you'll see that you've got 4 multi-category tags made for you in this project. This is a combination of the description and type mark, right? This is the elevation description. And in the elevation description, we'll report back what you write in the type comments box. All right, and that is specifically for elevations, and I'll demonstrate that. This is type mark only for your windows and your doors and elements like that, and there's your uniclass description if that is required for this project here. So I'm going to pick this one to start with, right? And you can see immediately, right, that it comes in here. Let's just tab and see if we can pick that. Okay, I like a free end leader line. I'll just apply that. Okay, so that if I wanted to move the note out here, okay, I'll just move it out a little bit more, and then I'll just tidy up the leader line there. Now that note is directly related to, if I pick that and go back into my multi-cat here, there it is there. No, so it is that wall, the external wall that's there. And I need to scroll all the way down probably to very basic cavity wall EW2, okay, something like that one there. Now I can update the note here, or I can update the note there. And what it does is, excuse me, there you go. Here's the value, so I can update the note here. 300 rendered cavity wall. I'll just put as their spec, just to update this. And okay, and you can see it's updated here, and it'll also update in the schedule as well. Let's try a couple more here. So it is annotate multi-cat. This time I just use the type mark only. Okay, and again I want a free end here, and if the question mark symbol comes up, it means that there's no data associated with that. All right, so let's go to here. Okay, and again there's no data associated with that one. Let's just put that one out there. Let's pick the window here, tab. All right, I'm going to edit type. And you can see, oh, there is a type mark associated with that. All right. Oh, do you know what it is? I wonder, is that a group that Tom brought over? Okay, if that's the case, then let me just delete that, and I'm going to do it again. Let's go in down to the main project that you're working on here, multicat type mark only, and there you go. All right. So now for these ones, for the windows and doors, I prefer to work without a leader line and just to stick that in there. Okay. Now, so I hope you find that that particularly useful. Oh, let me just go into the elevations and show you what I mean there. So elevations here, and then I'm going to go multi-cat, and we're going to go into elevation description. Okay, so there's the tag coming out for that one there. Here is the tag with a note. I think that comes along with this family more than anything else. So let's just get in here. And again, we go to the type, see the type comments that are coming up here. So we don't really need that. So I'm going to Control X that, and I'm going to put that into maybe the description here. Okay, and then in the type comments, I'm going to put whatever it might be, alu clad window to client selected COLOUR. Okay, and we'll go apply and OK. And there you go. That note is updated immediately there as well. So on the elevations, all we do is we don't put in the construction description. We just put in what you're looking at, what the finishes are. Okay, so plaster finish here, aluclad finish there, slate finish there, PVC gutter or something like that. Okay, and they're the kind of notes that go on the elevation. Now, so between a combination of your multi-category schedule, right, your 4 built-in multi-category tags, you have the opportunity now to comprehensively and correctly coordinate your construction notes for the whole project.